morning, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video from in the world today. Welcome to Team P&P Multifamily YouTube channel. My name is P, and this is a midweek sales video of all the items that sold over the midweek of Tuesday till Friday. We have got lots of sales, and it's footwear heavy. So we will not start with footwear, we'll start with accessories. And we've got this very vintage retro, all the way from 94 Sony PlayStation hat, and that sold for £10 plus Royal Mail track 48 post. That's £10, 51 plus Royal Mail track 48 postage. Then we move to this Disney princess, including my busy books, 12 figures, got the elastic band, boom, just like that. There they are, all 12 figures, and it's complete with the playmat. And this went for £4.50, free the postage. Have to get rid of things. Have had this for a while, roughly about 9 months before I did the YouTube video. So that went for £4.51, free the postage. And then we have 5-second rule game puzzle, 2-player fun interactive game for the kids during the holidays or for family fun. And this went for £5, free the postage. And the jet fighter plane bad boy F-14 went for £5, 50 something plus post. So it's not everything plus post. We have two today that are plus post. Last but not least, we have Sheriff from Cars, Pixar Cars, and the Sheriff is a extra large size, as you can see, and is a push and go toy from the Cars movie. And Sheriff is a very popular character from Cars, and Sheriff went for £3 plus post. That's £3 plus £3.99 postage. And we have toys with post included. Books, we don't do post on books. And we have our single plush, yet again another toy. You might have seen this cameoing, featuring on one of our charity shop hauls, and it's finally sold. It's finally sold. It was also featuring cameoing why the plush categories is a good category to get into. And this is a Thomas plush, and it sold for £5 plus post. And that's all the footwear. Not yet done. We are halfway. We've done the accessories, and then we also have a big bulky item which you do not normally see me sell. But like I said, I am not a fool. I do pick up items if I can get them cheap enough, and I know I'll get a good turnaround and this margin still. So this DVD player, it's a Sony DVD player, and Sony always does well, and it's a DVP NS29, and that went for the Sony DVP NS29 went for £5, 41 plus post. And now we are going to move to footwear, shoes, trainers. Let's go into that. And yes, all of those items that you have just seen, all these items that you are just seeing me give you the prices of what they sold for, they're all sold on eBay. And now the eBay sales carry on. We've got this nice pair of leather suede straps, lace, high heels, boots, and they sold for £4.91 plus post. Big up, shout out to my mum. This is another pair that my mum gave me, and they are a really nice pair of boots. As you can see, they've got all the features: lace, straps with buckles, and it has a zip feature as well. So that's a really nice design and style of footwear, and that also sold on eBay. And we'll move on to another eBay sale, which is this pair of Asics, which was also cameoed in a recent charity shop haul video. And it's this pair of Asics GT1000, and the Asics sold for £11.91 plus post. And now we're gonna go to the Vinted sales. All of these sales of footwear happened on Vinted, and we're gonna start with these Adidas Gazelles. As you know, they were in a car boot video number 7 or number 8, and they have sold on Vinted size 4s for £19.91 full asking price. And I had a lot of headache on offers. I will show you the offers that was coming up on these constantly on Vinted, and they finally sold within a week of being listed. They have sold for £19.91. And then we have another Vinted sale, which are these pair of ladies Vans in leopard style and suede finish, and they're in fantastic, absolutely beautiful condition. Got all the stamps and all the prints inside of the footwear, which is always a good sign to show you that they've been hardly worn. Got all the good condition, hardly been worn on the sole. Sole is very nice. Uppers are good, hardly been worn. And they have sold for the full asking price of £25, which on Vinted, the seller will receive £25 and the customer will pay roughly about £28, £29, £30, including insurance, to receive this item. And moving on next, also so the Gazelles and the Vans have been recently in a car boot haul video. Nike Air Force have been cameoing and featuring on a thumbnail on our footwear category video series that was up to 3 to 4 parts long, and it has finally sold for £45 on Vinted. And that is a big sale for Vinted, where people normally say on Vinted, oh, it's Vinted, you have to sell things cheap, Every one of my Vinted sales have been more expensive than the 2 footwear that sold on eBay. And it finally sold for £45 plus post, including insurance that the customer would have paid. But as a seller, I received £45 on these Nike Air Forces. And then moving on to our final footwear that also sold on Vinted, and that one sold for £20 plus post for the customer and insurance. It sold for £20. As a seller, I received £20, and that has also been in a recent car boot haul, car boot video, and is finally sold for £20 plus post, which I accepted an offer. And as an average selling price for these 4 items, it comes to £18.75 for these 4 items as an average selling price on Vinted. That's why footwear, shoes are always a good category to get into across all platforms, and you can do well selling footwear category, whether it's trainers, shoes, kids footwear. You've seen it all from me, and these are the reasons why I do shoes, I do trainers, I do footwear, I do sandals, I do all sorts, and I do toys, and I do accessories. And as you can see today, and if you are familiar and regular watcher of the What Solds videos, you will know that footwear will come up quite a lot, but they're big hitters. They've got a good average selling price, and they're a good category, and you can get them cheap in the boot sales, flea market, thrift shop, charity shops, jumble trails. You can get them in wholesales, you can get them retail arbitrage. It just depends on what business model and what strategy you're going to utilize to get stock and sourcing stock, to have them regularly and have them often, so that you can have your store have niche. Like big up to Jammy Dodge, almost a footwear niche seller on eBay, and you can also check him out on YouTube, and he also does lots of footwear. And George Ross also does lots of footwear, and there's lots of other footwear sellers in the game, so check out the links. Algorithm Army, big up. You will see all the comments coming up. Shout out to all the comments. Big up for all the comments. We're getting really mad in the comment section, so join the comments and give us your answers, give us your questions, give us your tips, give us your tricks of the trade. And also, if you could please give us your favorite item. Let us know which one was your favorite item, and which item do you think has turned around really well if you are a regular viewer. And I will catch you on a boot sale or charity shop near you soon. Doing it as we go, learning as we grow. Doing it is what we do, so go, go, go. Acha, Team P&P. Check the links. Gang, gang, gang. Algorithm Army. We're here, doing it. Acha. Mario, man knows about Sega, Nintendo. Find me on YouTube, example. Check my channel, you want a sample. B&L, I didn't say Denzel, but I'm still messy. Do my thing, people won't let me. That's what gets me. Can't go 1 to watch 4, wanna bet me. Can't upset me, only one can vex me.